here to fucking complain again because they're trying to silence a bitch. They're trying to silence me and make me not use my phone basically so that it's me. But you can't fucking silence me, bitch. All right. You can't silence me. You can't bully me into not talking, and you definitely cannot harass me and silence me after you tried to kill me. Like, yeah, I'm making some alterations to my clothes. I know I kind of look a little bit of a mess, but shit, this is my natural self, so fuck it. Because it's like this is the shit that would be for TikTok, but since they wanna change TikTok, right? So you gotta bring TikTok to YouTube, all right? Because you're not gonna silence me. It's like if you had just let the kids have TikTok, you wouldn't be pushed out of YouTube. Like, but since you don't want to let the kids have TikTok, right? So now we're gonna have to push you out of YouTube, and we gotta change the vibe up on YouTube too. All right. Um, Today I wanted to talk about how every Indian wants to be the chief, and none of them are fucking chiefs. All of them are losers. All right. And I've been kind of thinking about that saying a little bit, and like maybe the Native Americans lost their land because they all wanted to be the chief. But if they had just let the chief be the chief would have been like, no, I don't want no visitors in here. But since they wanted to be the chief, they sold out their country. Same thing, this same thing with the Africans. You know what I mean? This happens every time somebody thinks, oh, we're greater than the next person. They lose everything. Have you noticed that every time somebody's like, hey, I'm better than this person, they lose everything. Like, I'm sure, I'm sure the Africans selling other Africans didn't really think it was that serious because they treated their slaves with respect. You know what I mean? They treated their slave with respect. So they didn't really think I look you have to put something. They didn't really think, well, if I sell my people, they're gonna be enslaved for life, and eventually they're gonna come for me too, because after slaves bad, they're gonna think, well, this guy's black, he must be a slave too. So every time somebody thinks I'm better than the next person, it's like Cain and Abel. I feel like I'm living through Cain and Abel right now. Like they want to pretend because even there's a car parked outside and it has Odyssey on it, just like subliminal hits because they don't want to admit that they sold their children and trafficked their children and killed a bunch of people. And I was also watching a video earlier, and then the guy was like, "This guy is an anti-Semitic F tier," and then he put a guy who literally killed and beat his wife as A tier. Like it's like nobody is falling for the Jewish propaganda anymore, bro. If y'all really cared, you would stop killing people and give people money and let people live in peace. Man, you tell people and now they hate you because they feel like it's their divine right to kill and enslave people. Hello? Like, do you know how much bad karma I would rack up if I had joined the military? I don't want to fucking be even associated with that. Sir, no. Sir, no. Okay. Every cop I've met beats his wife, bro. You know that shit. I haven't met one cop who wasn't an abuser. I haven't met one detective who wasn't the exact same thing they go after. Nicole, that weird ass detective that pretended to be my friend in the hospital, like, you're exactly what you're accusing me of. So, anyways, thanks for fucking ruining my reputation so that people can be like, oh my god. Like, thanks for fucking ruining my reputation. So I have a hard time. Because if you can't control me, I know you're gonna try to control how other people see me. And honestly, I don't give a fuck. Because for this exact moment right here is what I feel like my whole life has been training me for. Not giving a fuck. Alright. That's what I've been trained to not give a fuck. Because, alright, I haven't gone to school. My mom hates me. Everybody already talked about me bad since I was a kid. So I was like, I really don't give a fuck. I still like myself, and now they hate me because I don't fucking hate myself, and I'm not trying to sell my soul to get the approval of others. For a boss who will never value me, for a company who will never value me, for people who wouldn't even protect me if they knew everything about me. Hell no, I don't give a fuck. Like, and it's like when you say you don't care, they either think you're evil or they try to make you care. And it's like you guys are not understanding to you need to leave people alone. And you'll never take it from me because shit, I don't got money. And I don't have it's like I don't know. I feel like the Jewish people set it up so perfectly because everybody who actually knows what's going on has been gaslit and told that they're crazy. And everybody who is actually evil thinks they're great because hey, I have a job and I've worked. You've worked, but you haven't suffered. All right. So that's what I've been thinking about karma, because you could work, right? But you have a great job. You're top of your career. You have a moving up ladder. You get paid every fucking Friday. Versus somebody who's actually on like life path 9 or something, and they've basically suffered their whole life and they know how people actually are. Because it's like if I give you a inch and I let you control a little bit of me, you'll never fucking respect me. You'll just take more. That's what I realized. If I was the type of person to be like, okay, well, I guess I'll change who I am and I'll stop collecting teddy bears because some people find it weird. They would never respect me. They would just be like, okay, now that you're giving up the teddy bears, give up the makeup. That's what they would say. They wouldn't respect me. Then they would say, well, okay, now you've given up this, you need to give up this. They would never respect me because they don't actually care. They don't actually care. They don't care about children. They lie through their teeth. And I feel bad for the Christians because it's like, you've been told all your life that you need to be a Christian, so you'll never have sympathy for people who are Muslims or something else. It's just Cain and Abel, bro. It's just Cain and Abel because it's like now they're trying to tell me I'm an alien, and they're trying to tell me I don't deserve what I have. And they're trying to tell me my mom didn't neglect me. And of course, my mom is not going to be like, yeah, I was working a lot. I couldn't really take care of her or watch her. She was a lot for me because she's a Christian. And Christians can't say that about their kids. And Christians can't say, yeah, I was working and I couldn't take care of her. I didn't really like my daughter. She's never going to say that because my mom never liked me. She never protected me, and she's not protecting me. Even when she has the chance to, she doesn't do it because she doesn't fucking like me. And even she didn't never even fucking like me as a kid. But because I've been through a lot and I've been rejected a lot, I know that. You know what I mean? And I'm not afraid to say that. My mom don't fucking like me. You know what I mean? She cares about her reputation more than she will ever care about another human being. What the fuck is wrong with saying that? Now I'm the villain because everybody wants their ideas to be right. And they're using money, power, and friends to basically force their idea down your throat and hold you at gunpoint. And it's like they don't understand that. I don't know. It's like this is a lesson I learned already. The more you control your life, people, you're just not gonna get it because nobody likes somebody who wants to control them. And it's like the thing I hate most about my family is that they're failing to realize that I'm human. I'm a human with emotions and goals and stuff I want to do. They want to just be like, now you go to college, now you do this, now you be a Christian. Like they're really failing to realize that their kids are human beings. You know what I mean? Like you can try to indoctrinate your kids and stuff, but to be honest, I feel like the time for indoctrinating is over. Like so, yep. Every Indian wants to be the chief right now, and it is fucking sad, bro. Because everybody inside, by the time they don't even realize what they're doing, they're so busy trying to be the chief, they're losing the whole country. They're losing the plot. They're losing the fucking plot. Because it's like you let people make their own choice, they're not gonna join the army. If you did not restrict people and made them suffer and pay them below the minimum wage, they wouldn't join the army and they wouldn't even care about the government and they would not be killing people. I still believe that people are just a victim to their circumstances and you can't help what you think about. You know what I mean? That's why we don't read minds. You know what I mean? Because just because somebody thinks about something doesn't mean they'll ever act on it. So what? A couple white people have racist thoughts. Who cares? You never had an unwanted thought. To be honest, for me, it's like I don't care if you think about something racist. I do care, but it's like, do you know how much people have intrusive thoughts and just never act on it? You have three unwanted thoughts a day. You know what I mean? There's some people who have racist thoughts and they hate black people. There's some people who have racist thoughts and they don't care. There's some people who are racist for friends. There are some people who are not racist but they're followers. And a bitch, I cannot stand a follower because when shit goes down, when shit goes down and you were the bystander and you were the follower, you literally feel like you did nothing wrong whole time. You were literally watching somebody get bullied, tortured, and you didn't even care. All right, you did not help that person. And so you really can't tell me nothing because it's like, I'm sorry, sir. You could call me a bad person, but I'm not the one stalking and trying to murder somebody. So, okay. Thank you for calling me a bad person for collecting teddy bears. You know what I mean? Cause like, uh, I'm trying to fix this. You can't even really see it. I mean, you can if you really look, but I'm using an embroidery technique to sew my clothes. You can tell, but nobody should be looking at my clothes that deep. All right, that's how I feel about that. If you could tell, you're looking at me too much. If you can tell that I I embroidered instead of sewing the stitch, it's like you know too much about me. Anyways, I hope nobody is looking at me that deep to be like, look, she didn't sew her clothes, she embroidered it. Listen, it works, all right, it works. Anyways, yeah, every Indian wants to be the chief. Everybody thinks they're top shit and they don't want to stop the cult. They don't want to lose power and they do not want to take the lesser role because guess what? They know what they did to me. They know they made me suffer. They know they try to kill me. So of course they don't want to fucking be me. And I bet they don't even know how I survived it because they would never survive it. You know what I mean? It would never survive something like this. So now they gotta pretend like they're good people because they know that they're not good people, basically. They know that the cops murder, stalk, and kill people. And they know that every guy is a fucking pretender and a rapist. And you just find a guy that pretends harder for you. I truly believe it. I think they're all the same. I've seen enough because if you're not proving It's like, is a man gonna just be kind to you out of the kindness of his heart? No. He's gonna force you to be like, I'm a good person. Look at me. I'm a good person. And then when you don't fucking do that, they get real mad. They get real mad because they know that they're pretending. So how dare you not pretend? How dare you not put on the mask because I'm pretending? You're making me look bad. You know, I know that cops, honestly, cops rape young women and and then go to their wives and be like, and then the wife's like, "How was work today?" And the whole time he kissed five bitches, but it's his job. He's a detective, and he's like, "Work was great," and she's none the wiser. Whole time his fake ass detective work is him abusing women, unsuspecting women who's been through way more than they have. So, and they don't want to let that shit go because they want to keep lying to themselves about being good people, basically. It's like these people are like pathological liars or something. Like, to be honest, I want to be with my teddy bears because I don't want to fucking do that shit, bro. Like, I like, even when I like a man, I'm not saying I'm a fucking pure hearted soul who's never liked a man, but I be getting bored of it, bro. I be getting bored of it because it's like, all right, all right. I played the girl part. I played the girl role already. Or I played the good role for you already. Like, can you stop lying so you could get sex out of me? No, they'll never stop lying to get sex out of me. So it's like I'm just really starting to see it. Nobody is a good Christian man. I come from a long line of Christian men. You either get a man who pretends or a outwardly violent man who uses fear to control people around him and control you. And I don't want neither of them because all of them want you to act like a good woman. And they want you to play the role, like, and want you to be part of his story. No, they want you to fucking they wanna keep being a drug dealer so they could be with their boyfriend. And they want you to be like, the ghetto ratchet bitch, the angry ghetto ratchet bitch, to fit the role of the story, whatever story he's playing out in his head. He don't give a fuck about you. He don't care. He don't care what you've actually been through. Are you crazy? And I'm sorry, but my grandma fell for it. She had the fucking kids. She did the good Christian woman role, and nobody had no fucking sympathy for her. All right, that's not gonna fucking be me, bro. I swear to it. It's like I could play the role a little bit, but is he gonna let me be myself? Is he gonna be like, all right, she needs to collect her teddy bears and smoke weed. Let me just let her collect her teddy bears and smoke weed. No, he's gonna be like, you're not coping the right way because I'm embarrassed. That's who he's gonna fucking be like. All right, he's gonna say, well, my friends don't like it. You're not making me look good because I'm a great Christian man and you're not making me look good enough, or I'm a cop and somebody has told me this is wrong and you're not making me look good enough, so I'm out. Like, I don't know. I just feel like sometimes I don't really want a man of status because it's like, I don't know, bro. It's mad work. It's mad work. I want to be a great artist. That seems like a easy, non people oriented thing I could do instead of being or a great Christian man's wife. Have you ever noticed that? They always want you to be part of their story. They don't have no fucking sympathy for what you might actually want to do. And then they'll have the next random bitch fucking bullying you because she's saying, well, I earn what I have. I mean, I know I fucking bully random people and let my husband cheat on me. But I make my own money. Whole time, the only thing she wants is love. I don't know, bro. I just feel like people be lying to themselves because now they gotta attack me because they realize, oh, I can work my whole life and a man still won't respect me. In fact, he'll probably call me a man for working too much. And now they're gonna try to fucking take my stuff and do their makeup and be me, right? They like man too much for love, bitch. So fucking tired of this shit. I'm just tired of it. Oh my god. You know what the mistake I made? I used three threads and then the three threads shows more than the two threads. So should I rethread it? Because look, when I embroidered with two threads, it doesn't even show. But then when I embroidered with three threads, it does show. I'll think about it. Because honestly, I don't have nothing to do today. But, should I do it? Alright, let me just do it. Because it's going to bother me if I don't do it. But it's like, now I have to retake it out. Oh. Oh my god. The good thing about embroidering on your clothes instead of sewing is like you could just take it out. Ugh, thank God. Sewing is too professional. It looks the same, just embroidered with some white thread, and it looks like you're a great sewer. Yeah. Anyways, I'm not even gonna lie. It's like I feel like I'm completely like asexual lately because I'm like, uh, uh, yeah. There's too much risk that comes with sleeping with a man. Next thing you know, he's fucking talking about you every day and trying to embarrass you for not sleeping with him or for sleeping with him. You know what I mean? I just feel like I don't respect them no more, bro. I just want to fucking watch porn. Like, is that too much to ask? I don't want to fucking actually talk to a man and sleep with a man. I just want to watch porn. Not everybody is mad at me and trying to tell me, wow, I can't believe X, Y, and Z. I can't believe X, Y, and Z. Bitch, you're pretending you're having sex you don't want to fucking have. Working a job you don't want to work. You don't know nothing about yourself besides I need to work to impress a man. You don't even know the reason why you're doing what you're doing. You're fucking buying a fucking Lexus for your man, trying to kill your daughter because your daughter don't like your man. All right, that's a little personal, but yeah, fact. I don't know, bruh. Cause it's like now, now they're trying to fucking ban me from right because she don't have a job. Whole time it's like, bitch, you about to get cheated on again. I don't know how they don't see it. Cause it's like you having a job didn't stop your man from cheating on you. So obviously the problem is not me. You know what I mean? Eh, yeah, man. They wish I was a prostitute. They tried everything. They tried to groom me as a kid. It's like, why you guys have such a dedicated, dedicated plot on my life to the point where they're all buying blue cars and having their cars say the Odyssey and stalking me while and watching everything I do so they could copy me but not giving me no views, trying to say it's a fucking destiny. So I bet you fucking jealous as fuck. That's what it is. And you need to get some help. You need to get some help because you're not special because you're a fucking cop. All right. You have no fucking personality, and the only thing you do is copy celebrities and copy people you don't fucking know while trying to suppress them. Like that's weird, bro. That's weirdo ass behavior. That's weirdo ass behavior to be talking about somebody you don't know because one man said something bad about them. You're a weirdo. You're a fucking weirdo. And I hope one day your fucking kids go through the same shit. So they're fucking trying to now they're trying to fucking suppress a bitch. All while trying to kill me and traffic me to their weird ass 40-year-old boyfriend, mind you. So they could pretend like, my man gave me a kid, he might cheat on me every day, but shit. So now it's my problem because I didn't know, or the man lied, or everything else. That's like, you know what, I'm gonna just have to just chill out because these people are the masses is too programmed for me, bitch. That's what I've been thinking lately. I've been thinking like, damn, these bitches are too programmed for me. Because they all fucking think they're gonna end up being a billionaire. Some way, somehow. They're gonna end up fucking being a billionaire. They don't fucking realize that the Jewish people own the media and they could just say anything about anyone. It's like, you know what, the Jews, why the fuck you had a 20-year plan on my life? Because it's like now they're trying to even force me to be in the Odyssey or some shit. Trying to so that my mom could destiny swap with me and try to kill me while I'm in the fucking long journey. Whole time you could just not do that. And you could just help me so I could change the world. Now the world is getting even harder. And it's like they just don't really want a difference because they've already wasted their life and they've done a bunch of shit they can't come back from. Probably killed thousands of children and a bunch of random unsuspecting people. So now it's like, why the fuck does the next generation get to be happy after I killed a bunch of children? Why does the next generation get to be happy, productive, and safe and be themselves when I had to give up everything I had to give up for a job? That makes no sense. It really is just making me really sad. It's making me feel really sad to see how evil people actually are and to see how nobody actually cares about other women and about other stuff. And even when you actually have gone through something, guess what? They're just gonna compare themselves to you because every woman is like in competition with each other to the point where they're being in competition with their daughters, a bunch of random bitches they don't know, never talk to. Like that's sad, and it's especially sad because I've never seen no man do that. Shit, you could be the worst type of man in the world, and you'll still have a friend. You'll still have people loving you, defending you, cherishing you. You could be a literal murder and rapist, drug dealer right now, and you'll have friends. That's crazy, right? The only people that don't actually have friends are the good people who don't want to fucking be around bullshit for friends. So now they gotta make you suffer because they had to pretend their whole life. Anyways, I know it's gonna come to an end. I know it's gonna be different because they're still trying to do this long journey cult shit, this Odyssey cult shit. So they give up their stupid job at the CIA because they know they're not pretty. They know they already wasted their life trying to fucking get the job. They know they had a bunch of kids they don't really want to have and got humiliated by their cheating husband. So now I gotta be everybody else's problem. So I'll catch you bitches in a few years when your fucking child starts hating you because then she realized who their mom is, and finally realized, damn, wow, my mom really ain't shit. Like I'm if realizing right now, I'm like, damn, my mom really ain't shit. You know what I mean? My mom really ain't shit, bro. But now they wanna gaslight me and be like, your mom cooked and cleaned for you. So yeah, man. The whole time my mom is trying to kill me for insurance money. LOL. And then when I was in the hospital and they were trying to fucking capture me and now use the hospital as something that was supposed to be safe. as a punishment because they don't have any supplies and they don't have any supply in the jail cells anymore. And they need to hurt people, and they can't hurt their children. They can't hurt their children. They can't hurt people in jail and the for-profit jails anymore. You know what? A lot of people have been doing good, so they're not really going crazy and going to the hospital back and forth. And they don't have anybody to hurt. Let's really be honest about it. They can't fucking hurt children anymore. They can't hurt their kids anymore. You know what I mean? And they need to shame and humiliate somebody. Because if they don't, they feel like it's gonna happen to them, basically. It looks so much better, guys, with the two stitch. I did make a mistake here, but whatever. So yeah, they're trying to basically give me an immune disorder. They're trying to make me go crazy. I'm not saying that it's not working. I just wish they would stop because it's like, but at least now I know that my mom ain't shit. She ain't shit. She's never been shit, and I don't need to forgive her. She could hold food against me. You know what I mean? But I can't talk to a man like Mel who has already tried to shame and humiliate me. Like, I don't want to fucking fall for the patriarchy, bro. Like, if that man really wanted a relationship and he really liked me, he wouldn't be fucking talking bad about me. He's just mad that his reputation is ruined. That's basically my mom too. She don't give a fuck. She don't actually care about me or doing good by me. Because if she did, she would just apologize and say, "Hey, my mistake. I thought you was a prostitute. Sorry for trying to ruin your life and gossiping about you and ruining your reputation." And if she was even an adult, she would be like, "Okay, right, you were a child when this happened. I'm kind of mad that you told on me. Sorry. Can we talk about it?" But instead, she keeps trying to be like, "Can we talk?" And then waiting around for me to talk to her. Bitch, fuck you, bitch. I don't care about you. You don't see me trying to avoid you every chance I get. And she's just not getting it. And it's like you try to kill somebody, and now you're mad at me for surviving you trying to kill me. And you try to sabotage my relationship with my sister. You know what I mean? She just don't want me to be happy. She don't want me to actually have a boyfriend. She don't want me to be posting because I'm prettier than her. That's really what it is. So you never know. Be warned, bitches. You never know when the next fucking jealous gay man, like my cousin, is proud of his locks, and he might just tell you you're nobody because, well, he grew his locks now and you want to wear wigs, and he's failing to understand that you're a completely different human being. Like, you never know when your mom might be like, I'm a great mom. Whole time her kids are trying to be like, listen, bro, you're making me uncomfortable. Can you just say sorry? But she's a great mom and she's Haitian and she's a Christian. Anyways, my mom literally sent her whole army right now to try to destroy me, and it still didn't work. She tried to destroy me as a kid. It didn't fucking work. She tried to fucking destroy me. Um, when I was a young kid, it didn't fucking work. She tried to destroy me now. It still didn't fucking work. So you think she would stop? No. She ain't ever gonna stop. And if I ever fucking make it out of here alive, I'm done with that shit. I'm done with my sister. I'm done with my mom, and I'm done with my family. So they can just go to therapy and figure it out themselves instead of trying to compare themselves to me to feel good about themselves. And all of the bitches outside can finally relax because their man is not looking at a pretty girl. All right. Whole time their man don't fucking like me, and I don't even fucking like their man, bitches. Like, I don't care. Like, I'm literally trying to draw and collect teddy bears, but they're so hot and bothered by me because their whole thing is getting a man's attention. They don't have no fucking personality, and that's why their fucking husband be cheating on them because their husband is like, wow, this lady is fucking just cooking and cleaning all day for me. I must be the man. You know what I mean? They care so much about social fucking status. All they care about is their job, and their fucking man be a fucking hooligan who kills children for his job and rapes women for his job. And whole time he's a fucking cop. And she's like, well, he might have been sleeping with 5 people today, but hey, he came back home, dummy bitch. Like, dummy. But hey. So be warned, because you never know when the next fucking bitch might try to kill you because you're pretty. Basically, is what I'm saying. Oh my god, it looks so good. I did it, yo. You could barely tell. You could tell a little bit, but you could barely tell. The other one is like, all right, if you could tell, maybe you didn't stare at me too hard. But if you can't, if you could tell that I am bored, this, instead of sewing, you're looking at me too hard. Yeah. Oh man.